the needle on the record.
Good afternoon. Barry Ford, Assistant Deputy Mayor of Public Safety and Strategic Initiatives for the City of Newark. We are here today at the Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery and Brick City Peace Collective's National School Day of Nonviolence. This is a critical day for us to be able to have young people from local schools in Newark have critical conversations about violence in their schools and the causes of that violence and the feelings and emotions and things that they are going through that lead to that. Today we have an abundance of speakers and city officials and folks who are here to really hear young people talk about those very specific issues that are happening and the best ways and means by which we can work to solve them. This is something that we do annually every year, and it is really a very tremendous opportunity for us to really hear from young people about what's happening from their eyes and really be able to solve things from that lens. Thanks.
Right, so I want to welcome y'all once again to the National School Day of Nonviolence and Peace. I want to give a shout out to our Honorable Mayor, Ras J. Baraka, for allowing us to put on events like this. Newark Public Schools, Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery, Brick City Peace Collective. We have a lot of different, let me make sure I shout everybody out. We got the Shadi Baraka Center in the building. Y'all clap it up, y'all. We have Newark Works in the building. Keep clapping. Newark Street Academy. Maybe y'all got to go into y'all schools. You want to rep your school if I said your school? Who in here from Eagle Academy? Y'all not gonna clap it up for your school? You from Eagle Academy, what's up? Thank you. Thank you. I seen some Rough Riders in here. Rough Riders in here? See? Is this the Bulldogs? Clap it up for Shabazz then, you're a Bulldog. Bulldogs don't be quiet. I don't know what's going on this morning. What other school we got in here? We got Barringer in here. Clap it up for Barringer, y'all. Weekway in the building? Nah, Weekway ain't here yet? All right, we're going to clap it up for them anyway. Clap it up for Weekway. Right, so we're going to jump right into it, guys. Today is going to be a good day. It's all about you guys right now. Y'all the future. So y'all need to be able to pay attention. We're going to have some wonderful people come up here and talk to you guys. We're going to have an awesome panelist today. So I just want y'all to pay attention, have fun. We're going to have some fun in here this morning. Y'all okay with having some fun? I don't know if they heard me. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard me. Are we going to have some fun this morning? We're going to learn something this morning? All right, so I need some more energy. Yeah. I need some more energy from you. All right? All right, so right now I'm going to bring up Miss Dawn Haynes. Y'all clap it up for Miss Haynes, y'all.
Peace, family. Peace, family. I'm going to tell y'all from the rip, I'm not going to stand up in the front. I'm going to mingle. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to feel your energy. I'm going to look into your big, beautiful brown eyes because guess what today is? Today's Thursday. And every single day, I get an opportunity to let you know that you are loved, that you are respected, that you are needed, that you are valued. That's what my job is to do. Right now, I'm an elected official on the Newark Board of Education, meaning that the superintendent has a board that he is responsible to answer to. And so my job is to make sure that you are happy, you are comfortable, you are learning, you are valued in that space as well. So I want to thank you all for being here today. Was it hard for you to get up? Yes? That means go to bed early and put that phone down. So today, we are welcoming you all for nonviolence. How many of you are born and raised city of Newark? Let me see your hands. Put them up, put them up, put them up, put them up, put them up. Excellent. How many of you have lost someone to gun violence? Put your hands up. Can we take this opportunity to say their names so that they are not forgotten? I have lost folks as well. Let me hear them. Joshua, Ashe. Naquan, Ashe. Wali, Ashe. Ibn, Ashe. Oogie, Ashe. Street Doctor, Ashe. A1, Ashe. So we call on our lost ones because in our history, as far as Africans go, we do not forget the legacy of our people. We only forget them if we do not say their names. So we do not forget to say their names. There's some more that I know that were around your age. So we're going to have a moment of silence for them. Is that okay? Okay, we can start it. Ameen. So that moment of silence is for everybody who we lost to violence in our city, beyond our city. Now, for us all to be on the same frequency, can everyone close their eyes, please? I promise I ain't gonna pickpocket you. Take a deep breath in. We are inhaling love. We are inhaling peace. We're inhaling a positive vibe for each other. Exhale, exhale, exhale stress, exhale drama, exhale trauma. Give me another deep breath. In through your nose. Don't look around and see who else closing their eyes. Close your eyes. This is about you in this moment. Close your eyes. Take another deep breath. Breathe in love. Breathe in prosperity. Breathe in togetherness. Exhale. Exhale the stresses of getting up this morning. If you got yelled at, release it. Release it. Today, in this very moment, we are loving on one another, we are respecting one another, and now we're going to do this peace pledge. Repeat after me. It's much cooler than the Pledge of Allegiance, I promise. On this National School Day of Nonviolence and Peace, we pledge to work towards a more peaceful world for all. Am I going too fast? There's too many words? Hold on. A little bit, my bad. We pledge to promote nonviolence, respect for human rights. You get abused, I ain't gonna punch you. And understanding of different cultures and perspectives. We will combat hate, discrimination, and violence. We pledge to be active citizens in our city of Newark. And to use our voices and actions to promote peace. Y'all not saying it with me. I don't believe y'all. And to create more just and equitable society. I also pledge to address the underlying issues that contribute to gun violence, such as poverty, racism, and the lack of access to mental health resources. We pledge to stand with survivors of gun violence and honor the memory of those who have been lost. Together, we can create a future of peace and harmony for all people. That's the pledge that y'all just made. So that means everybody in here, when it comes to it, this is what we're responsible for together because we made this pledge together. And I'm gonna read it one more time just so y'all can hear it all together, so you can hear what it is that you've just agreed to do. Because if we don't change the conditions of our community, we're not waiting for somebody else to do it. We are who we've been waiting for. So that pledge says, on this day, School Day of Nonviolence and Peace, we pledge to work towards a more peaceful world for all. We pledge to promote nonviolence, respect for human rights, and understanding of different cultures and perspectives. We will combat hate, discrimination, and violence. We pledge to be active citizens in our city of Newark and to use our voices and actions to promote peace and to create a more just and equitable society. Also pledge to address the underlying issues that contribute to gun violence, such as poverty, racism, and the lack of access to mental health resources. We pledge to stand with survivors of gun violence and to honor the memory of those who have been lost. Together, we can create a future of peace and harmony for all people. Ashe. Y'all gotta understand how important this is, especially in light of who is our president right now. We are all that we have, and I mean that. Today, you have made a pledge to stick together. We're not letting nobody get bullied in front of us. We're de-escalating situations. We're learning how to be mediators. We're standing next to our friends and family that know about gun violence, that's been victims of it. Today, we are together. And don't let nothing break us apart. And I mean nothing, not language barriers, not communication from different cultures. Nothing can break us apart. No school you go to, no set you claim, no big homies, none of that. We have to respect, love, and work with one another, especially in this city. And if y'all haven't been paying attention to the news, which I hope you have, Newark, we stand strong together. Our mayor made it very clear, ICE have no place here. So that means we have to know what we have to do to protect each other as well. Is that understood? Do we understand? Do we feel that? Y'all sure? Okay, thank y'all. I will now turn it back over to Ms. Holt, and I send y'all with peace and love.
Y'all clap it up for Ms. Haynes, y'all. I need y'all to wake up. Clap it up, y'all. Clap. All right, do me a favor real quick, right? Everybody look under your seat. Now, something may be there, something may not. You're looking for a card. That means you're sitting in the right seat. Did anybody find something under their chair? No? Under your chair, not the cards on top of the table. If you got one, put it in the air. You got one, hold on to it. You got one? You found one? If you got one, you stand up. That means you sitting in the right chair. You don't got one? Oh, you got one. How you got one? All right, so guess what? We want to thank you for coming this morning because you just got yourself something, okay? Something special. So clap it up for everybody that got that card. Hold on to it, okay? I'm gonna make sure I give it to you. This ain't a game. Right now, I'm about to have some of the organizations within our city that offers resources, support, and love to you and your families within the city of Newark, okay? Y'all clap it up for them. Right now, I'm gonna bring up Mr. New Direction, Shadi Dukes. Clap it up for Mr. Shadi Dukes, y'all.
Yo. Yeah. All right, so first and foremost, good morning, everybody. All right, so I go by the name 8 the Great. I'm here to represent New Direction. Some of y'all might have heard of it, some of y'all might not have. But we do a lot of work with a lot of y'all schools and inside this community. We specialize in high-risk intervention. By a show of hands, who know what high-risk intervention is? No, nobody? Okay, so just to give you trying to put it right. So inside of our city, not just our city, but you know what I mean, in major cities, right, we deal with high-risk populations and at-risk populations, right? High-risk populations are usually the ones where the most violence are coming from, you know what I mean, where the most trouble they're coming from, right? You fellas, y'all paying attention? Yeah? All right, so this is how we deemed, right, inside of our communities. We are considered a high-risk city inside the state of New Jersey, not because it's populated, because a lot of crime takes place inside of our city. So when there's high crime, there's low value, so to speak. There's less resources put inside these communities. These less resources put inside the school, and then they deem it by writing it off as if, little bro, you want to come up here and you want to come up here? Come up here, come on. Come introduce yourself. Now you want some attention? Come on. You sure? Because look. Nah, stay focused on me. I ain't gonna gel off on you. But what I'm trying to do is get everybody's attention because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about respect. Pick your chin up. I'm talking to you, so when a man talking to you, you lift your head up and you acknowledge him. Right? I know sometimes it might seem uncomfortable because a lot of times we're not used to dealing with each other as men and giving each other respect. And then we fall into this place where things being interpreted as disrespect. And then we start to feel a type of way with each other. Right? So that's what we're trying to avoid. That's what today is all about. Learning how to tap in with each other, right? Learning how not to disrespect each other. But if you was never taught that, then we can't reciprocate, I can't expect you to reciprocate it, right? So that's all it is. It's just coming from a place of love and teaching us how to treat each other, right? You want to like me up here disrespecting you and talking to you crazy, right? But if you don't teach me how to respect you, we're going to have disrespect, right? So that's what today is about, learning how to respect each other. We don't all have to agree, you know what I mean? But we don't have to be disagreeable with each other, right? So today is, you know, we was on a high-risk intervention part, but that's not less important. But what's more important is that we learning together. We not each other enemies. We not each other ops. We got real ops out here inside this community, inside this world that we all gonna be faced with. That y'all are faced with right now that y'all don't even understand that's what y'all faced with. But our job as the adults, as all these respectful and responsible adults, whether it's y'all teachers or these individuals that y'all about to meet today, we are here because we genuinely love y'all and we trying to create a better future for y'all, right? My job is high-risk intervention. My job is to de-escalate things. But y'all have a job too, and y'all job is to put me out of a job, realistically, right? And I'm saying that because if y'all learn how to communicate with each other, how to respect each other, and not just instantly go to violence with each other, your school don't need me to come talk to y'all. Your disciplinary team don't have to be as big, right? Because we learning how to police ourselves. And when we don't know how to police ourselves and control ourselves and regulate ourselves, they have people to come regulate us. And I say us because we are all the same. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what's your nationality. If you're inside this city, if you're inside this room right now, we all together. There's no division. Sometimes we might speak a different slang. We might look a little bit different. But I guarantee you, the people that's in control and has power over the things that our day-to-day living, they look at us all the same. So I don't care if you're from Hawthorne or you're from Bradley Court. We all the same, right? So we can suck our teeth or however we feel about the next neighborhood because we know things have been done out here inside the community. But I don't want to be, you know what I mean? We're going to have a time for all that. But I just want to conclude it with that, though, because I don't want to lose the crowd. But I'm 8 the Great. I'm with New Direction. And I'm here for y'all.
All right, we bringing up Miss Monroe from the Shani Baraka Center. Y'all clap it up for Miss Monroe.
Hello, y'all. My name is Kiana Monroe. I'm here to represent the Shani Baraka's Women's Resource Center. We are located at 300 Clinton Avenue, and the services that we have is domestic violence services. We have LGBTQIA services, and we also have some homeless referrals. Okay?
Come on, I need some more energy, y'all. Thank you. Here go Mr. Moore. Clap it up for Mr. Moore from Nork Works, y'all. That's where the job's at. You better clap for that, because you're going to need a job now.
Good morning, my Nork Strong students. What's going on? How y'all doing today? All right. I don't know. I mean, they already gave y'all the whole lift your head up, give y'all energy type thing, so I ain't going to make y'all go through that whole thing, all right? So my name is Assistant Director Troy Moore from Nork Works. We're located at 375 McCarter Highway. So what my focus is and what my job is to deal with employers and vendors that offer trainings and build strategic partnerships so that you guys, when you guys are ready for training or you're looking for employment, we can assist you by building these relationships to make sure that the doors are open and the opportunities are available for you. All right, so now I want you guys to understand something. It's a very critical point in y'all lives right now. All right, so as teenagers, listen, the greatest thing that you guys deal with is influence. Okay, now the difference is whether it's going to be positive influence that you deal with or negative influence. And most of the time, most of the influence that you guys are going to deal with is from your peers. It's your friends. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with how you feel internally, and don't let influence that's external guide your internal influence. All right? That's where most people make a problem. That's where most people wind up becoming incarcerated. Not because the choices are their own, because they're doing what they think somebody else wants them to do. That's the hardest thing out here for y'all, is to stand up on your own too. It's easy to say it, but it's hard to actually do it. When you standing on your own too, that means you thinking for yourself. You're not guided by what anybody else thinks. And if they supposed to be your mans, or they supposed to be your friend, when you tell them you're doing something, if you ain't getting no positive energy for it, and there's something that's positive for you, trust me, that ain't your friend. And you better remember that, because I promise you, you're going to encounter it if you don't encounter it already on a regular basis. Making your decisions should always be for you, because it's your life. A wise man told me when I was a young man out here, thinking I knew it all and running crazy in these streets, I came into some real brick walls. And let me tell you, when you come into a brick wall and you facing to go to jail, one of the only things that can keep you out of there is if your money long enough. And getting your money the right way is difficult, and it takes time. So you got to put those efforts into it. Because trust me, right now you may not want to be here. You may feel like, oh, I done heard this dance, and you don't want to hear what we up here talking to you about. But everyone here is here because we care about your future. We want to make sure that you're not the next statistic, that you're not the next orange jumpsuit or the green jumpsuit or a state number. Because let me tell you something. When you're not listening, and there, you ain't got no choice but to listen. I promise you. Guess what? Get up, go take a shower, get butt naked right now. Straight like that. Huh? Yeah, jokes like, huh? Huh, my ass? Get up right now, butt naked, hit the shower. You have absolutely no dignity, and you have no power over your decisions in prison. Absolutely none. All right? So, playing around out here or playing with your life, I can guarantee you there's two results that come from that, people. When you're not thinking on your own and you're being misguided by others, the only thing that comes out of that is either early death, because we all gonna die, an early death or prison. That's the two choices. Don't get me wrong, you can get away with doing wrong shit, but it's not gonna last long. You're gonna hit a brick wall. It's a fact. I mean, it's not an opinion. I'm not giving you an opinion. These are facts. Straight facts. Or as y'all say, straight like that. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my son the other day. I'm like, yeah, he see me. I'm eating a hot dog. He hit me with the, oh, Dad, you fucking with the glizzies. I said, boy, you grew up over hamburgers and hot dogs. What you talking about? Now it got a new name. I can't do that? Yeah, I can do that. All right? So what I want y'all to do is think about that. Think about your future. We out here. All right, Northworks. I got my peoples back there. We got the SYEP applications. If y'all interested in the Summer Youth Employment Program, you can scan back here, get information about the Summer Youth Employment Program. We have information about upcoming things that we're doing. If you're interested in the construction trade, we're working with many construction industries right now and unions to build the future of construction workers with stipend programs to help you get into the construction trade. We also have, listen, the most important thing, if college is not for you, then you definitely want to speak with us, even if it's not for you right now, because there are other career pathways that we can put you in at no cost to you. Some of the short-term trainings, from armed security to CEL to certified nursing assistant, many, it's over hundreds of trades that we can help you, assist you with. So I'm always around, people. If you ever want to come down to 375 McCarter Highway, you come down to 375 McCarter Highway. You say, yo, Mr. Moore was up at the Temple of Hip Hop. He said I could come down here if I need to talk to him about something. And I guarantee you, if I'm not in the building, you'll leave your information, and Mr. Moore guarantees he'll get back to you so we can talk. I can promise you that. All right? So if y'all really interested and want to learn more, come back to the table, speak with Nadir. That's one of my counselors back there. He got his hand raised up. Go back and he can give you any information that you want, all right, guys? I'm so glad to see y'all out here. God bless y'all, and I promise, I hope that y'all gonna live as long as you can with positiveness in your future. Have a good one, guys.
Clap it up for Mr. Moore, y'all. So next we have Mr. McAfee. I'm saying it wrong. from North Street Academy, but he gonna introduce himself if I said it wrong, right?
Good morning.
Say it again.
My name is Omar McAfee. I'm a program manager for North Community Street Team. You may see some of my colleagues at your school. They have the neon green vests on. They help people come back and forth into the schools. My job is I run the Hospital Violence Intervention Program. So anybody that suffered from interpersonal violence, that's shootings, stabbings, or assaults, even though something terrible happened to you, there's benefits that you could receive from that. Whether it's counseling, help with your hospital bill, legal fees, if you want to meet with the person that assaulted you, all different types of things. If you were working and because of the situation, you lost wages, we can help you get those wages back. If you don't feel safe, if you were home and you were assaulted and you don't feel safe home, we can help you relocate. So there's many things that you could receive from this program. Those who may know someone or have suffered from interpersonal violence, I'll be in the back, and just give me a holler. Thank you.
Clap it up one more time. I need everybody to wake up. Can y'all do me one favor, young men, young kings? Can y'all take y'all hoods off for me, please? Just take your hoodies off, okay? Now I'm gonna bring up Mr. Maisan from Until Freedom. Y'all clap it up, please. Clap it up.
Listen up. They asked me with my image, I said I'm like vintage wine. I'm like Gandhi and Malcolm intertwined. See, I was in the crime, but my inner mind is into enlightening and trying to shine. I'm just a different kind. I'm like wintertime with a twist of summer. My favorite number is 76 because it's a twisted number. You see, it's mixed among the devil and God, so keeping my mind level was hard. My mental was scarred. I was gentle but hard, aggressive but calm. So progressive but selective with charm. I demand respect. I can't connect with pawns because I bond with kings and I think steps beyond. I could play checkers, I just rather play chess. I could say yeah, I just rather say yes. I guess one way to paraphrase it best is I'm like Sunday and Saturday with breath. I just went left and lost like 100 of y'all. In the same breath, I picked up 200 or more. I was the black boy lost in front of the store, fully prepared to bang his gun in the war. I was the kid, cop and tongue, numb from the roar. I was the son of the whore, the lungs of the poor, the voice of the young that they tried to ignore. It's too late. I done come in the door. Now it's a problem. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. Y'all awake? Are y'all awake? All right, now listen. My name is Maisan. I'm the co-founder of Until Freedom. I'm the founder of Boycott Black Murder and Raising Kings. I'm also a hip-hop artist and a violence interrupter. I served 7 years out of a 7 to 14-year sentence for a crime I never committed. I'm actually from the Bronx, but I do a lot of work with the OVP here in Newark, New Jersey. I'm not here to waste your time. I know y'all don't feel like being here, but the reality is people here have things for you and messages for you that's gonna save your life. Because the statistics say that you're not gonna make it. Statistics say that half of y'all is gonna be dead or in prison in the next 5 or 6 years. We don't believe that. I never believed that. My third grade teacher told me that I would be dead by the time I was 18. My 2 best friends, one of them is dead and the other one is serving life in prison. I'm still here. I don't want none of y'all to go through what I went through. So I understand we all got a lot of stuff going on, but pay attention here. This day of peace is about more than just coming away, get out of a day of school. It's about you learning and building with brothers who have knowledge and wisdom and understanding that you might not have, and sisters. So don't waste your time, because we didn't have this. It wasn't nobody that came to my school when me and my friends was there. We just was outside and we were just living and we tried to figure it out on our own. We didn't have no blueprint. We didn't have no big brothers. We didn't have brothers like 8 the Great. We didn't have brothers like my man here that really loves you, that went through this. So we had to experience it on our own. So we're not here to waste your time. We're not here to bore you, but it's real. I served 7 years. I was signed to Def Jam in 1999. I had $1 million record there and almost lost my life. But while I was in jail, I lost 10 of my friends that's doing either life or they died. So God saved me for a reason. So I come and do this because I realized I was saved for a reason. So I'm here to try to give y'all the knowledge and the wisdom so y'all don't have to go through what we've been through. So just pay attention, please.
You felt that, didn't you? I like that you felt that, right? Clap it up for yourself. Clap it up for my son again. So today we here, we talking about building a legacy of peace. Like, what would you leave behind? Do y'all know that y'all got more power than you think you have? Do you know you got the power to create your own narrative? To tell your own story? Do y'all know that? Don't let nobody tell your story for you, because they'll probably tell a lie. How many of y'all probably in 11th grade? How many of y'all in 11th grade right now? How many of y'all in 12th grade? So most of y'all in here is in the 9th and 10th grade. So you think you got a lot of time, you need to get it together right now, okay? Figure out what you're gonna do. Your 11th grade is your most important year. It's very important. So you can play around when you first get into the 9th grade, right? You just get into high school, you just get in the feel of it. But what type of impression you wanna leave on people? How you want people to view you? I want you to pay attention to that. The 12th graders, you better know what you're gonna do right now. You can't wait. Some of us say, oh man, I done did school for 4 years, I wanna take a break. Sometimes breaks are not good because you get distracted and you don't go back to what you actually wanted to do. So I just want y'all to pay attention. We're gonna talk to y'all about building a legacy. Create your own narrative. Don't let nobody tell your story. Okay? Can I get that from y'all? Can I wake y'all up real quick? We got some beautiful people sitting up here that's gonna talk to y'all today, and I'm gonna need y'all to be engaged. I'm gonna need y'all to participate. We're gonna ask you a question. Everybody got like a card in front of you, right? I'm gonna ask you a question. I want somebody to be bold today and challenge yourself today to speak up. Because we're gonna ask you, we ain't asking everybody to talk, but we're gonna ask a few questions. We're gonna get your input on it. It's like a good conversation between all of us. We in here together, okay, y'all? So clap it up for yourself one more time. We're gonna jump right into this panelist. Okay, but if you have a question, she said if you have a question, she wants you to write it and then we can ask it, okay? All right, so I want to introduce my panelists. Right here we have Miss Takia Reeves, y'all. Y'all clap it up for Takia. We got Sasha Negron right there. Clap it up for Sasha. All right, we got Mr. Hot Rod, but that is Mr. that's Sherrod, but that's Hot Rod. My son, y'all already met my son. Y'all clap it up for my son. Clap it up for Leilani right here, y'all. Some of y'all know her. I seen her speaking to some of the staff. That's right. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it, right? We talking about building a legacy. So this question is for you guys, right? When you hear the words building a legacy of peace, what comes to mind and what does it mean to you? Let me get one person to tell me. Give me one. You look like you thinking. What you got?
Check. Building a legacy of peace could mean living a life that is filled with living a life of no violence. One, living a life that I don't know how to explain it. Living a life that you will want people to think about you. Like, don't live a life that makes people look at you in a weird way. That you don't want other young people to look at you and be like, I don't want to live like that. Or you don't want to lead the young in a bad way. Live a life that you know when you're gone, that people gonna remember you for something good.
All right, y'all clap it up for her, y'all. So I'm gonna go to my panelists, right, y'all? Each one of y'all introduce yourself real quick. Pass the mic from that way. Nah, just tell. They need to know. Oh, y'all got a mic? All right, tell them about yourself 2 seconds. You say something real quick, and then we're going to ask this question. Takia, let's go.
Which one?
Where you from? What organization? What you represent?
Why
am I here?
How y'all doing?
My name is Takia. I'm not really from an organization. I am a part of a couple organizations. I'm a survivor of gun violence, so I do advocate for that. I'm not from Newark. I'm from East Orange, but I have been here for over 15 years. I do not work for the city. I used to work for the city, and I work for the county, but we all together. We all one. Essex County is very big. It's more than Newark. It's East Orange and Belleville and Blue and things like that. And that's it.
All right.
All right.
Leilani.
Hello, everyone. My name is Leilani, and about 4 years ago, I was a victim of gun violence in the community. So I was moving kind of fast, and I kind of got slowed down. I had to think about what I was trying to avoid when I was out running the streets and stuff like that, and I listened to my mom. So now I would like to use my platform to advocate for gun violence and violence prevention for the youth and provide mental health resources, because it's very important in our community. I just want to be that safe space to provide people with that support that they need in challenging times.
Yeah, Mr. Howard.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Hot Rod. I represent the Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery. I also represent the One Hood Initiative, organizing neighborhoods, all of our neighborhoods. I want to say this: respect starts now. That you can turn it on and turn it off. Perfect example. You go into a religious sanctuary. Automatically you feel different. You move different. You move accordingly, right? So that means you have the power and you have the knowledge of what respect looks like. So respect your situation. Respect the room you in. Respect that you were birthed by parents that you represent. Respect yourself. Respect the legacy that you're leaving behind. And today is the National Day of Peace for school. Respect this day. Respect what we're doing up here. And respect the situation that you're here and you're able to get this. Peace.
Peace. Thank you, Howard.
Hey, y'all. My name is Sasha. I'm an outreach worker, a bilingual outreach worker. I represent the Office of Violence and Prevention, Trauma and Recovery. That's it.
That's good. And y'all already met
I'm nervous,
my brother,
y'all.
Mr. Myson, already,
Yes,
right?
yes, I'm here.
All right, so we're going to ask the panelists, right? I don't know who want to go first. But what inspired you to do the work in the community, and how do you see it helping to build a legacy of peace?
Inspiration. Say that one more time.
Speaking to the mic.
I said, what inspired you to do the work you do in the community, and how do you see it helping to build a legacy of peace? You don't got to go first. Whoever feel like they want to speak up.
So I'm gonna go first if you guys don't mind. So what inspired me is my story and feeling like that was the end and it wasn't. So I wanted to use my platform to start a nonprofit organization to provide resources and support for mental health to avoid creating a cycle of violence. Because I feel like oftentimes we go through things, so we see violence around us, and we don't know how to really express or deal with it. So we end up acting out in ways that creates a cycle of violence. So I want to create a legacy of peace to let people know that any moment you can seek help and people will be there to support you and build a better future for yourself.
Okay.
That was excellent. I think for me, it was when I went to prison, and I realized that we had normalized violence, right? We had, as men in our communities, we thought it made us real to be violent. Like we was taught that the more violent you were, quote unquote, the realer you were, right? And it was a bunch of guys in jail that was never coming home because they was taught the same thing. And they was brilliant dudes that was serving 100 years. And they took me under their wing and they was like, young blood, you gotta go home and tell these kids that we've been lied to. That they lied to us and they made us think that who was the most violent and who was the tougher was the realest, and the gangsters was the ones that was home taking care of their family. The real ones was the ones that was home to make sure that their mothers and sisters were safe, and we was in here thinking that we was real and we can't do nothing. If somebody smacked my mother in the face right now, there's nothing I could do to protect her. So it was nothing real about none of the stuff they taught us. So when I came home, that's the main thing that was in my mind. It was like, the dudes that I thought was gangsters was telling me that all of the stuff that they told us was gangster wasn't gangster. The OGs that started the gang sets and all that, that's up north, that started the Sex, Money, and Murder, my man X and them told me that all of that thing they taught us was a lie. And now they sitting up in jail with life and they can't get their life back. So when I came home, I wanted to be the voice to change that perspective and tell them what real really was and what manhood really was. Manhood is about when you have enough respect in your community that you can stop violence. When you got enough respect that you can see two dudes that you know beefing and you say, nah, we not hurting each other. We're gonna take care of each other. When you see girls in the community beefing and y'all can stop the fights, when the old ladies see you and they feel safe in your community and they don't look at you because they scared, that's when you real. So that's what started me to do this work, because I wanted that kind of real.
Okay, I like that. I'm going back to the youth again, y'all. Listen, think about where you at right now in your life, right? What do you want people to remember about you 5 or 10 years from now? Let me get somebody else. Where you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now? You got something? Ooh, okay. She said, ooh, I got something. What you got?
What you say again?
I said, where do you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now?
Well, I see myself being a nurse, like going to college. That's right. All that, getting school done. Right now it's a little hard, but I've been working. I'm trying.
That's right, you got this.
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
If you can see it, you can be it, Queen.
Oh, I'm coming back here. This is the Rough Rider table. Okay. You want me to read the question to you again? Or you got it? You got it? So I said, think about where you are, think about where you are right now. What do you want people to remember about you 5 or 10 years from now? Or where do you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now? You scared? You answer that? Come on.
Okay. Sorry. I see myself being a psychiatrist.
You see yourself being a psychiatrist? Okay. In 10 years? In 10 years? Or in 5?
5, even better.
That's right. Okay, he said 5, even better. He see himself being a psychiatrist, y'all. Clap it up. What you say? What you got for me?
Stand up. Where I see myself from 5 years from now is being with my mom, making sure my mom good, and just working any job that I need to work to provide for my family. What I want people to remember me by is respect. That I always have respect for others, I always care for other people, and I always provide for other people. That's what I want people to remember me by.
Okay. One more? Okay.
I know, chill, right? When I see myself from 5, 10 years from now, just to go to college, play football, and work hard enough and, try to go to the NFL.
Hey.
That's right. That's right. I got another question. She tells them, wait, I got you. I'm coming right back to you. I'm gonna go to my panelists real quick. Okay, what? I'm coming over here. Y'all the most active.
Yeah, I gotta ask
right?
them some questions. We need them to get some questions.
All right, we're gonna get them a question, right?
These are our future leaders right here, I'm telling you.
What challenge, I'm gonna go back to the youth. Let me see if I can give y'all a question. And somebody over here gonna answer it. What challenges do you face in your neighborhood that make it hard to live in peace? I need one.
Yeah. Get all of them on the table to answer.
So y'all ain't got an answer for that? Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm going to somebody else. Listen to the question, young people. What challenges do you face in your neighborhoods that make it hard to live in peace? I got a young lady back here. Hold on.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashanti. I feel like one of the problems, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. I feel like one of the problems or challenges that I face in the community is the lack of empathy. I feel like a lot of people, they go about their day and they're so focused on themselves. And it's probably because they're facing their own issues at home, and that could be why they're so upset about certain things, and they bring it to school with them. And so it affects the next person, and that causes them, it's like a repeated cycle. It causes the next person to feel the same exact way. So I feel like that's one of the issues.
That was good.
We call that bleeding on others.
Say that again.
We call that bleeding on others, right? When you come with your scars, and sometimes unintentionally, you can exude that energy and have others absorb it, right? Or the things that you go through. So we have to be mindful that everybody is going through their own individual thing. But just because we're having a bad moment, don't mean everybody else have to experience what we feel. They don't deserve it. So we can't bleed on others. We have to just be mindful of not bleeding on others.
Okay. All right, panelists. Have any of you faced similar struggles when you were younger, and how did you overcome them?
You're talking about like what deterred us in our neighborhood from having basically the same question?
Right.
I went through a lot. I went through a lot when I was younger. I wouldn't say me as well, no, it was me, but as the young lady said back there, a lot was going on in my household, and my mother was the type of person to say, my business don't go outside this door. So you couldn't ask no questions, and if you did ask me a question, I was lying to you anyway, because my mother didn't play them games. But if you grew up in a household, in my neighborhood, every mother was like that, so everybody's business wasn't a thing when I was growing up, which was amazing. I don't think y'all have that today, but y'all should build that. But I went through a lot. My mother went through domestic violence, and that played, a big, big part to me, because I was so young and I had to go to school and I had to deal with that. But the way I dealt with it, being as young as I was, I learned at a very, very young age, it's not the problem, it's how you look at the problem. So I created my own world inside of my imagination. So whatever was going on at home, I've always felt wholeheartedly until this day, do not allow somebody else to deal with something they did not create. So if you come to me with an attitude and you just got to my house, I'm gonna kindly tell you, do not allow me. We're not doing that. You're not gonna make me deal with something I did not create. So when it comes to certain problems, because as she said, that was a very, very good response. Energy is very transferable, because if I'm talking to a friend and I'm crying, my friend is going to start crying. And if I come to my friend and I'm super angry, my friend is gonna be like, what happened? And my friend is automatically super angry. So you do have to understand that energy is very transferable, but it's not fair to allow for somebody else to deal with something they did not create. That is very unfair. So that's what I did. I didn't go to school and I didn't show myself. I looked at other people who may symbolize what I was going through. If I knew somebody, and Ali, there are signs. If you see somebody in the wintertime with no socks on and they got sneakers, they probably going through something in their house, and I would look at stuff like that and I would give people stuff. If I seen somebody walking without a hat, I would give them a hat, because it was like, I don't know your story, but I can just feel your energy, and maybe we going through the same thing. So it was empathy. Empathy is a big word, and we shall all have it. I wasn't ever a bully. I was always an advocate. It didn't just start at gun violence. It didn't just start like that. It started with the simple fact that I knew people would go through. I used to talk to the bullies who bullied the people. Like, it was no way. I wouldn't bully the bullies. No, it's, why are you doing that? Like, how does that make you feel? What are you going through at home? I've always been like that since a very young age. So that is what I did. I basically changed my mindset, and I look for answers in other people, and I look for signs that people was going through what I was going through, and even though it wasn't like, oh, let's build the group, because all our parents are going through domestic violence or something like that, but it's like, oh, she don't got on no socks and no sneakers. Maybe me and her going through something because our parents was too busy with they mate or fighting to wash our clothes or something like that. So just try to understand that everybody is going through something and be understanding. That's what helped me in the future. Don't focus on the problem. Look at it a different way, and I promise you it'll change the whole concept of everything.
Okay. Young people, if you had the power to change one thing in your community today to make it more peaceful, what would it be? You know I'm coming over there to you. Gonna turn your head. I want a different table to talk. So I said, if you had the power to change one thing in your community today to make it more peaceful, what would it be? What would it be? If you had the power to change something, what would it be?
Take away gun violence. Take away gun violence.
That's right. I'll take that. So I want y'all to know one thing. It takes a lot of courage to just get on the mic and talk. Okay? So it's okay if you're a little shy, but we all here to support you. So I'm going to ask, I need somebody else, a different table. I'm coming. I know you ready to talk. I'm coming. Where at? Oh, my boy right here? So you wouldn't want to change nothing in your community? You would? So what would you want to change to make it more peaceful? You want when your mom walked down the street to feel safe? If your grandmother was walking down the street, you want her to feel safe? All right, so tell me, if you could change one thing, what would you change? You just said you wanted to change something. What you want to change? What's one of the problems that you see in your community? You see drugs in your community. So how can we change it? Take it away. I'll take that from you, okay? I'm gonna take that. I want y'all not to be afraid to speak out. Is somebody in here? Okay, look up. She wanna go. Let me let her go. This your second time, Buki. Okay. You got your confidence this time? All right, so listen, if you had the power to change one thing in your community today to make it more peaceful, what would it be?
It'll be bullying because, like, people will come around and just start bullying you out of nowhere, pull out their phones and record you like it ain't nothing instead of jumping in and try to defend you or help you. Am I not wrong?
That's right.
Okay. Listen, I know y'all too ready to talk. I need a different table. I'm coming over here. I seen you already. I'm not playing with y'all over there.
Yeah, they're not even.
Okay, I done got eye contact with somebody. If you had, she shouldn't have looked at me. Shouldn't have looked at me, Bella. Now, if you had the power to change, then you're gonna slide all the way down to your chair. If you had the power to change one thing in your community to make it more peaceful, what would it be, Bella? You're not sure? Somebody at the table that's sitting with her, help her out. Ooh, say that. Say that. No, say that. That's a good one.
Social media.
She said social media.
That's right.
Social media got y'all locked in. That's good. There's no wrong answer. Whatever you feel as though you want to change. She like, don't get rid of Instagram. Tell some, don't say social media. What you got?
More rehabilitation programs.
More
Rehabilitation program.
Okay.
More shelters.
What's your name?
Jaden Alzate.
Jada Ozante? Okay, and what you say you want to change? Say it all the way in the mic.
Put out more rehabilitation programs and more shelters.
You said more shelters. Yes. It's a lot of homelessness going on. All right. I need the pen to Sasha, you talking. Okay, listen, here go a question. Here's the question, right? What can we as leaders do differently to make sure young people feel heard and supported? What can we do?
Could you repeat that question?
Okay. What can we do as leaders do differently to make sure young people feel heard and supported?
Be there. Listen more. Listen more, communicate, interact more.
What you got, Hot?
I like this question.
Don't make it long.
First, as leaders, we got to understand our positions, right? We got to understand, we got to understand our hierarchy. We got to understand our value, right? And we have to understand that we don't know it all. So we're in continuous learning, right? We're a continuous pupil of life, and life continues, right? So I can learn from a 3-year-old just as well as I can learn from a 73-year-old, right? Because I don't know it all. And then remembering that I don't know it all, I will have the empathy, right? It creates the empathy. This creates the, can I understand what you're going through? Can I understand what you're saying? Can I understand what you're experiencing? Even if I'm not going through it, I can be that objective and open-minded, right? That I can put myself in your shoes. And I'm not bullying, right? I'm not looking down on you. I'm not making fun of you. What you say is just as important as what I have to say. So I gotta respect you, right? We talking about respect and listening, communicating. You can't listen and talk at the same time, right? Are you listening to understand? Or are you listening to just respond or have a response? Or are you listening to repeat the story to somebody else through your perception, right? So if we listen and to understand, I can repeat to you what you're saying because I'm feeling it. So we can come up with a solution to a problem. We can create a safe space for any situation, any service needed, whether it be me, you, a safety net, right? So that's just what we have to be. We have to be safety nets. We have to be open to communication. We have to be open to learning as well as teaching, but we have to be firm on foundation. So if we firm on emotional intelligence, that's what we're doing. And we can learn everything from there. If we firm on respect, we can continue this relationship. We can continue this conversation. So we're gonna start off with good energy, right? We're gonna start off with welcoming energy. We're gonna start off with peace, and we're gonna end off with peace.
That's right. Clap it up for him, y'all. Right now, I want to acknowledge Councilman Council that's in the building right now. Councilman Crump in the building. Y'all clap it up. Pat Council, I see you. Right now, we about to go into our breakout sessions, right? So listen, the bands that y'all received, right? I'm gonna call the color. So anybody that has a green band. First of all, let me thank my panelists, y'all. Y'all clap it up for our panelists. Clap it up for yourselves, because some of y'all actually spoke, answered some questions, and it's hard to jump on the mic and talk in front of people, because you don't know. Sometimes you want to make, you feel like you're going to be embarrassed. You might say the wrong thing, but I just want to give y'all all props for just taking the chance to even be here with us, okay? So anybody that has a green band, who are they meeting back there? Everybody with a green band, if you have a green band, stand up. Y'all know what band y'all have? If it's green, oh, you looking to go with your friend? Buki. We meeting new friends today, okay? We going in a different room.
Well, welcome to the National School Day of Nonviolence, right? Violence has been an issue plaguing us, right?
The reason why our community perpetuates the violence is because our minds are violent. You think you're the only one with your problems? You think you're the only one that got a mom that screamed on you? You think you're the only one that don't know their father? You think you're the only one whose father is strung out on drugs and mother's out there twerking on Instagram? You ain't the only one.
You remind me of myself, because I've been hurt by people too, right? But
I want to say like this. I believe my religion is Christianity, right? So I believe that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And I feel like when you're destined to be great, things happen to try to make you not allow people and things in, right? So when we get angry and we get bitter, we shut all the doors. But let me tell you something, the way God blesses us is through people, right? So you might be a great person, but you're greater when you impact so many people. Your story, your pain, and all the things that you overcome, when you figure out how to use that with your gift, you're gonna touch and save so many souls and lives.
And today is an amazing day because we are promoting nonviolence and the use of our brain, our creativity, our mind, and our culture for our children to really follow that path as opposed to following the path of destruction. No more will we promote violence against each other.
So when all of that stuff, though, all the feelings end up becoming a big ball, this is just not teenagers, this is adults as well, right? It becomes a big ball, and if we ASAP move from it, not saying you did, because you say you do feel them, right? But a lot of people smoke over it, pill over it, video game over it, shoot over it, bleed over other people, like they said earlier, right? Like they trying to, they're not even looking at that ball. With the way feelings work, that shit gets heavy. That shit gets heavy. And the big ball is like a big rock, like book bag full of rocks. Feelings want to be heard.
You know, it is an honor to be able to give back, you know, after being formerly incarcerated, being a hip-hop artist, coming from marginalized communities, understanding what these youth deal with on a daily basis, because I actually had to go through what they deal with, you know, being able to pave it forward and hopefully give them wisdom and knowledge so they don't make the same mistakes that I once made. What would someone have had to say to me to make me understand the realities of the situation? You know, it was a lot of older dudes, but if you couldn't connect with me and make me feel like you identify with the reality that I was dealing with at that moment, then there was no real connection. So I think that's what we have to do as leaders and as elders. We have to speak to these kids from the point that they are when we were there.
You know, we think that if you have mental health issues, you know, you're weak. You're not as strong as me. Because I never got mental health issues. You got mental health issues, you must be weak. Another myth is that people that have mental illnesses is scary. Anybody know people that got mental health issues? Anybody know somebody personally? Mental health is a real thing. Another myth of mental health is that it cures itself. Mental health doesn't cure itself. Some of us need professional help.
Peace, man. It's Professor Sanchez. We're at the Temple of Hip Hop, and we just finished facilitating a workshop on hip hop and mental health. You know, mental health is as important as physical health, and there's a bad stigma in our community about mental health. People think that, you know, mental health, people that are suffering from mental health are crazy, or they just violent, or they're scary. And no, we had a good conversation about it, and a lot of kids are aware, and everybody has their own mental health practices. Everybody does their own thing. You know, some people rap, some people don't rap, some people exercise, some people play basketball, some people like to shoot pool, some people like to play video games. The kids responded really well. We had a little cipher at the end. It was kind of dope.
Anybody into poetry?
We're gonna get the beats.
No. You got some flow in you? Let me see your handsome face. Can't see your handsome face?
Or anybody that wants to express themselves, you know, because again, the art form is a way to express yourself and to balance out your mental health. So, you're more than welcome. Jump on the mic.
Coming live, come correct, and we live at the temple. I'm a rock instrumental. Feel it in your spirit while I'm kicking you the lyric. Non-violence, we can't remain silent. On the streets, brothers fucking wildin'. Nah, we can't remain silent. Joey True, I'm coming live to you. You gotta feel it in yourself. And find your inner wealth. Save yourself. They want us on the streets with the heat going buck, buck, till you feel stuck, till you're dead. Laying in the coffin. Kind of fucking gory, but I'ma tell you what it is. This is how we living, how we spitting. Kicking you the lyric that you feeling in your spirit, how we living. Cause there's a higher way, a better way, new day. This is what I gotta say. Feel the spirit coming through. My name is Joey True, and I'm coming live to you. Every single one of us got skill, got a talent that resides beyond the mind, deep inside. You gotta pull it out, you gotta clear it out, all the fear and doubt. You gotta scream and shout. This is what it is. Health, love, awareness, and wealth. Knowledge yourself, pick up a book off the shelf, start educating yourself, start medicating your health, try meditating for health. Cause it all resides inside, way past the mind. You can go beyond the confines, they want you walking blind. This is one time, I'ma kick you a rhyme, cause I'm living infinite. I'm living in the spirit and I hope you're getting it. Check it. Yo, these beats are unique. I'm unique with my speech. Unity on the streets makes police obsolete. Now listen what I'm saying with that. Cause if we unify, you decide, we all rise. And we ain't killing each other. Brothers killing each other. And mothers crying, brothers dying, bullets flying. Sisters shaking their bumps for a couple of bucks. Nah, this ain't life. That shit is bullshit. They want us enslaved. They took our land, right where we stand. But nah, we're getting it back. We're back, bringing you the boom back. But the boom, boom back, feel the shit. Feel the lyric in your spirit. Sorry that I'm cursing, I know you young, but I know that you get it. Don't regret it. Nah, this is live. We all know edits. Got the knowledge like Reddit. Anybody else feel it? Anybody else? I know we got MCs live in here. Anybody want the mic? And we can spit it right. We got it in the cypher. This is live to inspire. I'ma take you higher, spitting you the fire. Knowledge of desires, here's desire.
One. Listen, welcome to the Temple of Hip Hop. I am Desire Nobility, and what we do here is stop the violence. Alright, you got another beat for me?
Professor Tension gets dirty on top of his chest.
Yes, and then I'll do it. Pick up Professor Tension, do it. This is the temple, so hit it. Let the instrumental hit you.
What did you get out of Brother Sharif class? Somebody with blue. Not somebody that won something already. And Brother Sharif, you around here? Oh, okay. What did you get out of Brother Sharif's class?
I got that the word.
Talking to the mic a little bit.
I got that the word nigga meant like a racial slur, and then that we could also, instead of calling each other niggas, call each other brother, use other words instead of using profanity to talk to each other.
We good on that, Brother Reef? Clap it up for the brother. We still in blue. It's for somebody else with blue. What does Hotep mean?
I'm coming.
Hold on.
It means peace.
Right here.
I'll point to the brother right here. All right, clap it up for you. No, we're going to keep it rolling. We got one more. It means peace, y'all. Hotep mean what? No, I need y'all to say it a little bit more powerful. I said Hotep means what? Peace. All right. Wait, Reed. Wait. Right there. All right, hold on 1 second. He kind of right. Either one. Okay, this is for Blue again. He said, who are we? This was out of Brother Sharif class. Who are we?
Right
here. He said, we black people. Clap it up for him. You got something to say?
Stand up.
You was in Brother Sharif class as well? He said, who are we?
A community.
I'll take that. We a community. All right, this is out of, now I don't got no questions from them, so I want to make sure you was paying attention, and I know they're in the room.
No, he right, Curtis is right here.
He didn't give me a question. So out of well-being and resilience, I matter too. What did you learn out of that class? Give me somebody that has on a yellow band. So nobody wasn't paying attention. No, I'm not asking you a question. Well, I am asking you a question. I want to know, what did you learn in the well-being and resilience class with I Matter Too with Mr. Curtis?
Mr. Curtis, I learned about his backstory and what he's gone through and shit. What he's gone through. Yeah, chill. Like his backstory.
So what was it?
Like, he been through a lot. He got stabbed. He went to prison for a long time. He's killed some people. I mean, he's killed one person. But, like, he found somebody who say he mattered, which made his life go, like, up.
Okay. I'll give you that. Clap it up. I'll take that. I need somebody else out that yellow group. What did you learn with Mr. Curtis? You yellow? Got it. 8, give her this.
Go ahead, right.
Stand up. Stand up? Yeah, I'm with you. Come on, I got you. What's the question? What's the next one? Something that you learned. It ain't no wrong answer.
Something I learned with Mr. Curtis was that, like, if nobody believes in you, you can believe in yourself. Like, that you matter. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you because it's about what you think about yourself and your self-esteem.
Right, great job. Clap that up, y'all.
Answer the question, you could go right over there to the side of the wall. If you answer the question, go to the side of the wall.
We're going to go into that conflict resolution class. That was the green band. Who are green? Tell me something about 8th degree. You got it? What did you learn about in the conflict resolution class with 8th degree?
We learned about fear and the difference between fear and danger. How fear was just a feeling, and danger was like an imminent threat that we had to like be concerned about.
Okay, clap it up for my good brother. Give me one more person out of conflict resolution. That was green. Nobody? So y'all ain't learned nothing. Huh? What you say? She must be shy. What you learn? What you talk about? Speak in the mic.
We learned about conflict resolution and how we don't run from problems, we face them, and when you feel like you lost, you still won. You gotta have a mentality that you won.
Come on. Stop acting like you scared. That was a good answer. Now we going into I Love Me More. That's the pink bands. Oh, look, they ready. They ready. I got you already, didn't I? Didn't I get you? Okay. Look at this young lady right here. Hold on, let me let her talk. The youth building the building. What did you learn with I Love Me More with Miss Jamila T. Davis?
I learned to be respectful of others and also to understand that I deserve more for myself.
Okay. Y'all heard what she said? Huh? Okay, I'm coming to you. Look, she ready. Come on.
I learned that it's good to know what your purpose is on this earth and not just be somebody, just to be somebody. Be somebody that has something like to live for.
1 second. I need one mic, y'all. I know today y'all learned about showing respect to one another. If you get on the mic, you'll want somebody to respect you, so respect your peers, okay? If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. Repeat your answer.
I learned that knowing knowing your purpose in life is a good thing, and being somebody just to be somebody isn't like good at all. Like knowing who you are as a person is better than not knowing who you are. Finding yourself is better than losing yourself.
Oh, clap it up. Okay, you want to say something too? All right.
I like that answer a lot.
You like that?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
Where's she
with
at?
The I love me more. She right here.
Come here.
I learned to set boundaries with others, but always give out peace because that's what you get back. And if you give out negativity, you get back negativity from the world.
Okay, say that first part again for me.
To always set boundaries.
You heard what she said? She said she learned that it's always good to set boundaries. Do y'all know that's a good thing? You know that you could lose yourself by showing up for people all the time and you could forget about you? So always remember that. I mean, I struggle with that myself, so it's okay. Okay. All right, that healing circle was serious with Miss Aaliyah Berry. Who had the orange bands? Look, he ready. Who had the orange band? Where Miss Berry at? She in the building still? Now, I'm coming. All right, Miss Preacher. All right, so what did you learn in the healing circle?
In the healing circle, I learned that it's better to like understand your feelings before you react automatically. Cause when you react automatically off your feelings, 9 times out of 10, it's not a good decision.
Right, clap it up, y'all. Y'all gotta clap. Y'all gotta support each other. We in this room to support each other. I'm coming. Where she go? Right here, trying to hide. Come on, Bookie. Come on, Michaela. Come on, Michaela. What did you learn with Miss Berry? What you got?
I learned that before we built the wall to hurt people, there's feelings behind that, like why we act a certain type of way. And before we heal, we have to take accountability for why we're acting the way we act before we try to heal. And then when we heal, then we can go and do it the right way with somebody else.
Clap it up, y'all. Did I get everybody? Was that everybody? I'm missing purple? She is not playing. Oh, hip hop and mental health. Yeah, okay, clap it up for hip hop and mental health, y'all. All right, so what did we learn with hip hop and mental health?
What we learned with hip hop and mental health, hip hop can be your mental health. Some people use music, some people use their artistic activities to find their mental health through the hip hop temple.
All right, you should have dropped the mic after that. No, I need one more. I see you. I see you. He right behind you, 8.
One of the non-elements of hip hop is street knowledge. It's street knowledge.
Okay. It's street knowledge?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, he's trying to rob us, man. You gotta give us more than that, yo.
That's all I do.
Huh?
I fell asleep in class.
Fell asleep in the class? All right, so how about you clear it up for him then?
Nah, he already got something, so that's why he's
But we're gonna advocate for each other. You gonna help him out. You gonna help him.
Like he was saying, one of the non-elements of hip hop is street knowledge. That's how we get the clothes, and then you got graphic.
Speak up so everybody can hear you, cause you educate.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
No, yes you are. You doing good, bro.
Why you handing me the mic?
Look, you doing good, bro. Go ahead. One of the non-elements is.
It's street knowledge.
You're doing it already. It's street knowledge.
The way you dress, the way you carry yourself. Feel me?
One of the non-elements of hip hop is street knowledge. That's how you dress. Right. That's where art come from, right, and all that.
Right.
This, that, and the third.
Okay, so one thing I want to say is, right, when we participate and we don't laugh at each other, y'all, because y'all sitting around giggling and laughing and y'all not participating. This is why we having the struggles that we have inside our community, inside our schools, inside our culture, because everything isn't funny. What's funny about your brother trying? You think it's funny that he's trying, but I think it's funny that you're not trying. Y'all doing more laughing and giggling than the little girls are. Y'all misrepresenting yourself, see? It ain't funny when it's on you now, right? Because this is serious, bro. Nah, you good. But what I do need, what was asked of me a half hour ago, We need y'all to take these hoodies and these hats off y'all heads. Y'all don't hear me? We need these hoodies and we need these hats off our heads. Hoodies and hats, come off. Hoodies and hats off. Take them off. And I understand. Yeah. So listen. So, right. Listen. We gotta listen. I need the room attention, seriously. I need the room attention, y'all. Right.
Y'all gotta listen, bro. Playtime over. We here on serious time.
Right. So listen, y'all. We gotta tighten up with all this yelling and all this giggling stuff. Brody, you need the mic? All right. Well, we gotta tighten up, man. It's rough to get up here and speak in front of everybody. And that's why we giving y'all something in exchange. Because we all deserve to have our voices heard. But if everybody gonna sit around and giggle and laugh and try to diminish the next person, y'all making it even harder. And that's one of the things that we suffering from. So we fail to even try things out because we worried about how everybody gonna receive us. Is my message gonna get through? Is everybody gonna laugh? Is everybody gonna clown me? So we gonna suffer and we gonna go without because we ain't even gonna step out. We ain't even gonna step out there and get what we need. And that's hindering us. And we gotta stop it, y'all. Like, I don't know what it's gonna take. You know what I mean? I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we gotta do something. And that's all that we trying to do here with y'all today. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose. Bro, you wanna share something? I got you. Huh? Yeah, come on. Clap it up for Brody too, man. Yeah.
And that goes, anyway, and it goes back to what we were saying. I was in an Orange group, I was with Hillen, right. And that has to go with what he was talking about and what we was talking about, and that's your mindset. Right. You need to start changing our mindset in New Jersey. Our mindset in New Jersey is like bad. Right. Everybody be clowning each other. Everybody think that coming up here and talking is just some Disney shit, excuse my language, some Disney shit, some corny, cheesy shit, and that's like,
No, let him rock. Because he's speaking from the heart, though. Let him speak.
And that like doing this right now is just corny, but like sitting there laughing, it really is cheesy. Cause not gonna lie, when I go to track meets, I go in the suburbs, I see them giggling, I see them appraising each other, I see them being happy for one another, and that really brings mad positivity to everybody. Even if they lose, all they doing is congratulations. We need to start bringing that back into Newark because everybody's just clowning each other. Everybody think that junk cool, that just, oh yeah, we gonna be on this type time and we gonna be on that type time, and that junk not cool. It's not cool to be, I can't say the word.
Right. But we get it though. We get you.
Yeah, it's not cool to be negative. Right? It's not that way. Y'all just being corny and cheesy, and that's not nice.
And I thank you for sharing, Brody.
That's right. She told me to give you that jersey, good brother.
Y'all clap it up for everybody in here today. Clap it up for yourselves.
I want you to introduce the man.
Okay. Y'all give it up for everybody. Did an amazing job, guys. Welcome to National School Day of Nonviolence and Peace. This is an annual event that is acknowledged all across the country on January 30th. This is our way of acknowledging the Day of Nonviolence and Peace in our schools. So this event was curated right here in the city of Newark by the Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery. I am Tatanisha Harrell, the program manager. And the event was to bring in our at-risk youth and do the breakout sessions to educate them and at least try to move them to a more positive thought process.